Nebraska Public Media Sports is honored to be Nebraska's home for the NSAA Championships. And welcome everyone to Pinnacle Bank Arena in the capital city for the 2025 NSAA Girls Basketball Championships. We conclude our day-long coverage in Class D2 as the Longhorns of Dorchester take on the second-seeded Falls City Sacred Heart Irish. Along with Kara Graham, I'm Larry Putney. Welcome back, everybody. Good to have you for our final state championship of the day. This one in Class D2. It's the Longhorns of Dorchester taking on Falls City Sacred Heart Irish.
Yes,
it's been a good day so far.
It's been a great day.
Yep.
And we're finishing with, once again, a team who's been here many times versus a team who's here just for the first time in the finals, but just to the state tournament the second time. And they're led by Gabrielle Thies. 12 points a game, a very good shooter, and they are going to need her to have a big day today. The senior hasn't been here before, but she knows how to play the game of basketball, and she needs to have a big one today against Falls City Sacred Heart.
And another senior on the other side for the Irish, and that's Chentry Lechtenberg.
Yeah, Lechtenberg is an all-state player, very good in transition, loves to get into the paint, can finish with either hand. 15 points a game, 9 rebounds, and she definitely knows how to win.
Final state title of the day is coming up next. It's the Class D2 State Championship coming your way on Nebraska Public Media.
Championship Saturday in Lincoln, Nebraska, Pinnacle Bank Arena. It's the Class D2 State Championship game. It's the Dorchester Longhorns taking on the Falls City Sacred Heart Irish. Dorchester comes in with a record of 25-2. Falls City Sacred Heart comes in at 25-4. Hello again, everybody. I'm Andy Kenny. Should be a good one in our final of 6 state championship games as Sacred Heart looks for its 9th state title. Dorchester, meanwhile, this is their first trip to the state championship game. In fact, this is just their second trip to state, first since 2004. We'll see what happens. Time for introductions. Let's send it across the court to Mr. Seth Leddy.
On behalf of the Nebraska School Activities Association and its member schools, welcome to Pinnacle Bank Arena and the 2025 NSAA Girls State Basketball Championships. The NSAA is proud to recognize Farmers Mutual of Nebraska and all NSAA corporate partners for their outstanding support of NSAA activities, especially Nebraska Orthopedic Center, the NSAA's orthopedic and sports medicine partner for Lincoln Area Championships. Tonight's Class D2 final features the number 4 seed with a record of 25-2, the Dorchester Longhorns. And the number 2 seed with a record of 25-4, the Falls City Sacred Heart Irish. If you're ready to join the University of Nebraska's starting lineup, email admissions@nebraska.edu today and find out how the University of Nebraska can help you be your best. And now for the introduction of the players and coaches. First, the non-starters for the Longhorns. Number 3, Faith Elkins. Number 4, Michaela LaRocca. Number 5, Livia Schweitzer. Number 11, Savannah June. Number 15, Kendall Castle. Number 23, Mackenzie Yeager. And number 24, Hadley Brandt. And now the non-starters for the Irish. Number 4, Ryan Westengard. Number 11, Elise Reschke. Number 15, Emily Tubbs. And number 45, Maya Doherty. And now, the starters for the Dorchester Longhorns. A 5'4" senior, number 2, Gabby Tice. A 5'8" sophomore, number 12, Lily Lear. A 5'8" senior, number 13, Baylor Barons. A 5'7" senior, number 30, Atlee Zobek. And a 5'8" junior, number 34, Bailey Tice. The assistant coach of the Longhorns, Brent Zobek. And the head coach of Dorchester is Brandon Bruja. Now the starters for the Sacred Heart Irish. A 5'5" junior, number 2, Avery Santo. A 5'6" sophomore, number 3, Dorothy Kraus. A 5'6" junior, number 10, Daisy Witt. A 5'9" senior, number 12, Gentry Leftenberg. And a 5'9" sophomore, number 35, Hallie Jones. The assistant coaches of the Irish, Adam Santo, Holly Westengard, Paige Vidosh. And the head coach of Falls City Sacred Heart is Luke Santo. The officials for tonight's game, Tyler Fitzkey, Matthew Hunt, and Aaron Duker. And the bench official is Ryan Wolf. And now, let's play basketball!
We're ready to go in the Class D2 title. Dorchester, well, not far from PBA, maybe a 45-minute drive or so. 15 minutes southwest of Milford on Highway 6. And Falls City Sacred Heart right down on the border in southeast Nebraska. How did they get here? Dorchester with wins over Silver Lake and Wilcox Hildreth, and it was Falls City Sacred Heart over Anselma Myrna and they beat the Archangels Catholic 47-38.
Yeah, a really good defensive week for Dorchester.
They're ready to go. Look at that. Some Irish.
Got a decent crowd here for the final one of the day.
Not bad at all. We're ready to crown a state champion in Class D. It's the Longhorns and the Irish. Longhorns control the tip. First ever trip here to the finals for Dorchester. The last time they were even at state was 20 years ago. This year they come in, they make their first appearance in 21 years at state, and all they do is win. They just make it to the championship. How about that?
Starting out in a man-to-man. It's Falls City Sacred Heart. Both teams typically play some man defense.
Tice with it. That's Bailey Tice driving in. Throws it up off glass, does not get the roll on the board. Pulled down by the Irish. Lechtenberg with it. She leads the team in scoring. Long three on the way from Santo. That is off the rebound strong by Jones. And it's going to belong to the Longhorns.
There is Coach Bruja, a Dorchester alum. Been coaching here 11 years. Absolutely loves it. This is home.
We've had that a few times today, haven't we? Where first-year coaches not first-year coaches, but first time in the state championship coaching their alma mater or their hometown team. How rewarding that must be to get that community here and to see the support you have here at PBA.
Yes, and Dorchester community has shown up for their team today. The Longhorns have a great crowd.
Gabby Tice pulls down the rebound. She'll bring it up court. Barons with it. Good patience here by the Longhorns. Now they go down low, and it's taken away. Nice steal by Dorothy Krause. Checked over to the bench. does Daisy Witt. Lechtenberg kicks it out. Santo, three-pointer for Avery Santo.
She can really shoot it from anywhere. She's very confident. She's put in the work to become a confident shooter.
Yeah.
Sees the ball go in the hole. Continues to light it up.
Three-pointer the other way. That is off, and a big push in the back and foul on Atlee Zubek. There's a look at Luke Santo, 19th season on the bench for Falls City Sacred Heart. They have been a state champ so many times. Last time was in 23. They won it in 23, 22, 18, 17, 15, and about 3 other times before that.
I believe it's 8 total, and quite a few runners-up as well.
Lechtenberg kicks it outside. Here is Santo again. Good dish underneath. High off the glass. Does not get it to go on the shot by Haley Jones.
You gotta love this shot selection, though, early by Falls City Sacred Heart. They are getting good shots up at the basket.
Down low. Bailey Tice not down. Good ball movement. 3 on the way from Zubek. Tipped around. Rebound to the Irish. Daisy Witt again with it. Witt goes inside. Lichtenberg. And Gentry Lechtenberg draws the foul.
Nice post up, just utilizing her size. Shows the passer her numbers. Gives her hands so that you can see a great option inside is Lechtenberg. She loves getting into the paint. She gets to the free throw line. Just a consistent scorer for the Irish. Seems to draw a lot of attention, which is exciting for players like Santo, ready to shoot it on the outside if they double team Lechtenberg.
Irish out to the quick 5-0 lead. 3.5 into the game. There's Jaeger, goes in the 4, tied up, jump ball, and it's going to belong to the Irish. Timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. It has been all Irish. 5-zip.
Overton's historic win in the Class D2 state title marked the peak of a volleyball-basketball sweep. In a thrilling comeback, the Eagles erased a 9-point deficit to defeat 8-time champion Wynot 44-40, notching their first ever state title since 2005. Natalie Wood paved the way for the Eagles with 14 points and 23 rebounds, proving their resilience and earning a place in Nebraska sports history.
Well, the Irish back here for the 29th time at state. That's the most all-time in Nebraska girls basketball history. And you know who hasn't missed a single one of those? Mike Simon. He's an alumni, class of 1963, lifetime booster of Sacred Heart. Well, right now he's recovering from surgery. He's never missed a state tournament until this one. He had 28 of them. So everybody wanted to say, Mike, they're thinking about you. Glad you're watching. Big shout out to you and all of your support. We really hope you get well soon.
Yes, speedy recovery. Mike, your team has started well here in the first quarter.
Sacred Heart going after its 9th state championship overall. That would move them into a tie for 4th all-time. South Sioux City on the girls' side has the most. That's 12. Sandy Creek back in the 9 Mile days. We talked about that. Foul offensive called on the Irish. Sandy Creek is 110. Lincoln South.
That would be Lincoln Southeast, Larry.
Southeast.
Yes.
Oh. Huh. I don't know much about them. They're
We don't
here.
have time for that.
My broadcast partner just might be the AD at Lincoln Southeast. very proud alum as well, correct?
That is right.
Played in state championship. Won 3 state championships. 95, 6, 7?
4, 5, 6.
4, 5, 6. I was trying to save you a year.
Yeah, thanks.
We found out earlier today that Lincoln Southeast is the only Class A team to have won 3 consecutive state championships. How about that?
Yeah, it seems unheard of because there's been so many great teams over the years, some back-to-backs, but John Larson, the legend, in the mid-90s, got us a few titles.
I visit John every now and then.
Tell you what, Dorchester's. There it is. I was just going to say, they're getting good shots at the basket, doing a great job with back cuts and movement, and really reversing the basketball. The bank-in 3 to get on the board.
5-3 crowd erupts here at PBA. Another 3 on the way. That one is off. Strong rebound by Tice.
That was Zubek, by the way, with the big 3. The end of the shot clock.
Drive here by Behrens. And a foul called on the Irish. Longhorns hanging around here early.
Again, just a nice little screen there by Bailey Tice. And the big 3 by Zubek. Great offensive rebound here to get to the free throw line.
First one from Lear just off. Second one is good. Good pass down low. No foul. Lechtenberg a little too close underneath the basket. Not enough room to navigate. 3 on the way. Off glass and almost in. That'll stay with the Longhorns.
Very impressed early with just the pursuit of the basketball on the rebounds by Dorchester, really trying to give themselves multiple opportunities to score.
There with the drive, they can't finish. Boy, had an open path to the basket. 3 on the way.
Longhorn basketball.
.54 is our score. 140 remains here in the first.
Great cut. What a pass.
Fantastic bounce pass. Lair with the bucket, and Dorchester has the lead. They're on a 6-0 run.
And Bailey Tice with 2 huge plays there for them to get those 2 field goals. With the screen for the 3, and then that big pass on the backdoor cut.
That 3 rips in and out. Chance to extend the lead. From the free throw line, Tice in and out. Rebound to the Irish. Lechtenberg is going to push pace.
Aggressive.
That'll belong to Dorchester.
Yeah, aggressive start for Lechtenberg. Great job trying to get to the basket, trying to draw a foul. Straight up play by Dorchester. And then tipped off of the Irish.
First time Dorchester has ever played here at Pinnacle Bank Arena. It does make a difference. Shooting angles, distance. 15 on the clock. Three on the way. Got it. Big shot. And that's going to do it for the first quarter. The Irish with the big three-pointer by Daisy Witt right at the end of the first. Gives the Irish back the lead. They're on top, 8-6. There is the playoff history of these basketball championships for the Longhorns. First ever appearance in the finals.
It was a great start to the first quarter. Again, defensively for both teams. But also, they've gotten their opportunities, just haven't gotten shots to fall yet. Two big threes have been the difference for Fall City Sacred Heart. And then 3 offensive rebounds, I think, for Dorchester has gotten them extra shots, extra opportunities.
Barons with it. Turn around just off the back. Rebound tipped around.
Great hustle play.
Tied up. Boy, great job there by Bailey. Get a hand on it, force the jump ball.
Again, great help defense inside by Bailey Tice.
Good hustle on the rebound. But Witt not afraid to take a long-range three-pointer issue. Foul called on the drive by Lechtenberg.
Yeah, Fall City Sacred Heart loves to shoot the three. And fortunately, they have Lechtenberg inside that kind of opens up opportunities for the outside shot, like we just talked about. Dorchester doing a nice job, though, helping recover defense, forcing difficult shots.
Santo with the three off the back of the rim. Long rebound, Kraus with it again. Santo's three is off. Rebound right into the hands of Zobek. Lost it, and it's out of bounds. That will stay with Dorchester. Coach Bruja said they have to do 2 things here to have a chance. One, got to take care of the ball and know that they may not be as prolific scoring, so they have to make sure. Ooh. All right. Well, that was a foul offensively called on Lechtenberg. I think Luke Santo wants to have a conversation about it. Wow.
Not sure about that one.
How is that's not even close to being set? First time I've questioned an official all day.
Proud of you, Larry.
Look, come on. All right.
Maybe a little shoulder. Great ball movement by the Longhorns. But look, there's 3 defenders in the lane, ready to help. Hard to attack the basket. With so much help inside.
Right
There's
back
a
to
great
Tice.
screen and roll.
And she draws the foul. Picking up the foul is Rechke. And Rechke, just a sophomore, that's her first.
Just a little give and go.
This is Rechke's second foul, not first. Does not get a roll. Bailey at the line averages nearly 9 a game. Zobek and Bailey Tice, the two shooters on the team, says Coach Brandon Bruja. Good pass inside. Draws the foul. Haley Jones will go to the line to shoot a couple. Zobek picks up foul number 2. They can't afford to lose Zobek. She's one of their leading scorers. First free throw that the Irish have missed. Dorchester 1 of 4 from the line. Again, Jones just a sophomore. Second one is good.
It's a good looking shot. A lot of rotation on the ball.
Nice drive. Ooh, just cannot finish. Barons.
That's 2 great takes to the basket by Dorchester. Just haven't been able to finish those layups. Got to take advantage of those opportunities.
Jones down low. Got the foul and the bucket and a 3-point opportunity for the Irish.
I love the fire and the passion. Jones is fired up. Big one dribble drop step. Gets her shoulder square to the hoop and finishes with contact. Another young team in Fall City Sacred Heart. We've seen a lot of those today. Just the one senior in Lechtenberg.
Yep. And a turnover here for the Longhorns.
Nice block there by Santo.
Fall City Sacred Heart has doubled up the score on the Longhorns, 12-6. 3 on the way. Witt rattled out. Long rebound. Irish have taken advantage of a couple of those that have come out long.
Yes, now they have 3 offensive rebounds of their own.
Get another 3. Got it. Daisy Witt with the 3. And Dorchester seems to be content in letting them have the open perimeter shots. And it worked in the first. Not so much here in quarter number 2. As the Irish starting to knock them down. Witt buries the 3. (15-6) is the score. And you look at both of these rosters, Dorchester with a total of 12 players. Fall City Sacred Heart has 9 players. And Luke Santo was very happy about this new rule that allowed his managers, he called them managers, but it's actually underclassmen who are not in high school yet, to practice with the varsity. And that's a rule change for the NSAA.
Yep, 7th and 8th graders being allowed to practice. It helps some of these teams that are smaller in number, participants, give them an opportunity to practice full go, 5-on-5. Those 7th and 8th graders aren't being recruited. They're going to that school in a year or 2 anyway. Just helps those teams have better practice days, prepare them for games. Great move again by Jones.
12-2 run right now for the Irish.
Hallie Jones with 6.
Let's take another look at that.
Yep, Santo, again, just look at that post up. You show your guard the numbers, get the ball inside, and a little drop step. Finish.
Up strong, into the hands of Santo, who will bring it up the floor with a 9-point advantage, 17-8. Santo will take the three. Tipped around, rebound to Tice.
Here comes Baylor Behrens. She is the point guard. She's the leader for this team. Coach says she gets everything rolling. There she is attacking the basket and gets fouled.
Behrens with the strong move. She's their point guard and their leader. She's the one who gets everything going.
Dorchester just 1 of 4 from the free throw line so far. Behrens gonna try and improve that percentage here with 2 free ones.
Zobek with her 2 fouls comes back into the game. Atley, one of the senior leaders for the Longhorns. Second one, it rattles out.
Another great hustle play by Dorchester.
It will stay with the Irish.
That was Yeager going after the offensive rebound. And that's down here. For out of bounds for the Longhorns.
Knocked down the three-pointer. She lets you know it. Bailey Tice.
Huge shot from Bailey Tice. Puts them back within 6. Less than 3 minutes to play in the half.
Coach Say says those two get going and they can really run them together. All I have to do is see a couple go down. Strong putback, good rebound. Tough rebound by Behrens. She'll bring it up the floor for Dorchester.
Again, both teams doing a great job going to the offensive glass.
Great little give and go. Santo rips it away. Nice hustle.
Hustle play.
But right on the sideline, and it'll stay with the Longhorns.
Bailey Tice, if she has her feet set and she's ready to shoot it, great inbound pass there. You got to step out there and don't let her get rolling, and she'll tell you how many. That's 3.
Tice in the paint. Yeah, she's heating up.
Good little fake, like she's going to reverse it to the opposite wing and just squares her shoulders and scores it.
7 for Tice. Dorchester back to within 4. 150 remain before halftime. Drive there by Jones, but she's shut down. Trying to create more of an inside presence now is Falls City Sacred Heart. Here's Zobek with it. Behrens drives in, not there. Yeager, right back to Behrens. Open look here, Zobek, just a bit long. And that will be the Irish's ball.
Wow.
How about that? Daisy Witt can shoot the 3.
She just walks right up into it. Gonna have to start getting a nice hand up outside the college 3-point line to guard Daisy Witt.
3 threes for Witt. She has 9 points. Foul on the Irish.
Little on-ball screen, I guess. Kind of walks right into it, though. Great stroke.
Up by 7. 43 seconds remain before half. Tice with the three-pointer off the back of the rim. Foul called on Bailey Tice. Second personal foul on Bailey Tice. She has 2 and Zobek has 2. Back into the game comes Baylor Barons. So both of the 2 best shooters on the Longhorns now on the bench. Save them from picking up their 3rd here on what could be the final possession. Santo with it, now back to Witt.
Yep, the Irish ready to take the last shot.
Irish came in at 25 and 4 on the year. Dorchester 25 and 2. Witt off the screen. They're going to stay with her. Driving in, off the front of the rim, not there. And a rebound will be called on Jones. And
Great defense that time by Dorchester. And not a great foul by Jones. It puts them at the free throw line with just a second to play. Again, Dorchester down 7, missed 5 free throws so far in this first half. These 2 would be big to cut it within 5 at halftime.
just off the back of the rim. Tough start from the free throw line for the Longhorns. They are just 1 of 7, now 1 of 8 from the free throw line, and that will do it for the first half. The Irish with the lead as they look for their 9th state championship all time. And they'll head to the locker room on top 20-13 over the Longhorns of Dorchester. Andy Kendi is waiting for head coach Brandon Bruja. And let's go to Andy.
Well, Coach, tell me what you're most happy with the first half.
I think we're playing defense really well. We're boxing out, we're getting rebounds, and we're doing good on the defensive end. But offensively, man, we got to make some free throws, and we got to make some layups too. We missed 3 bunnies, and we had 7 missed free throws. So on the offensive end, we got to take care of that. So,
Is that a product of just being on the big stage for the first time?
yeah, I think so. Stepping up to the free throw line in this kind of atmosphere, you know, it's hard for them. So we'll fix it this half, and hopefully next half we'll do better. So,
Well,
yeah.
Go talk to your team. He's the head coach of the Dorchester Longhorns. This team trails by 7 in the Class D2 state championship game. Falls City Sacred Heart leads 20-13 in the Class D2 state championship game. Time now for a special announcement.
The Nebraska School Activities Association, the Nebraska Coaches Association, and the Nebraska Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association are proud to support positive sportsmanship during the state championships and throughout the season. At this time, we are pleased to present the Sportsmanship Award for Class D2. The trophy is graciously donated by Awards Unlimited. This sportsmanship program is exclusively presented by Currency, which helps businesses grow throughout Nebraska and beyond. We are proud to sponsor this award, and we congratulate our Nebraska students for their achievements. Making the presentation, our NCAA Executive Director, Darren Boyson, representing the NSAA AAA Retired Athletic Director, Jack Tarr from Malcolm High School. The Class D2 Sportsmanship Award winner is Silver Lake High School. Congratulations, Silver Lake High School.
Falls City Sacred Heart leads 20-13 in the Class D2 state championship game. We will have more halftime festivities from Pinnacle Bank Arena straight ahead.
There's the Irish band and they're celebrating a 2013 lead here at the half over the Dorchester Longhorns. Let's take a look at some of the highlights from first half action. What led Falls City Sacred Heart to take that 20-13 lead? Irish knocking down some threes.
Daisy Witt, just a great stroke, and when her feet are set, great penetration there. She's ready. She can light it up. I love this one. Just a little kind of high screen, steps into it, hits her third three of the day. It's kind of been the difference here in a 7-point game is Daisy Witt. Pretty even, both teams rebounding, I think, really well, both on the offensive and defensive end. You know, impressed offensively, I guess, with how they're pursuing the basketball. Not really turning it over. Just need to knock down some more shots. Certainly knock down some more free throws if you're Dorchester.
Irish lead at 20-13. Both fan bases certainly showed up tonight here for the late game at Pinnacle Bank Arena. Coverage of the 2025 NSAA High School Championships on Nebraska Public Media are made possible in part by Nebraska Soybean Board, Education Quest Foundation, Nebraska Public Power District, Nebraska Kubota Dealers, Aurora Cooperative, and Constellation Energy, as well as folks like you who donate to Nebraska Public Media. Thank you. Back here at halftime of these state championships, the Dorchester fans rooting on their Longhorns, only down by 7 at the break. Well, if you know fans who are displaced but would love to watch this or any of our state high school championships, you can watch Nebraska Public Media Sports anytime, anywhere on the Nebraska Public Media app. Watch live streaming of today's broadcast, college player profiles, full-length episodes from Big Red Wrap-Up, and so much more. Download the free Nebraska Public Media app and tap into the action. Andy Kendi is with Luke Santo.
Well, Luke, Daisy Witt, those 3 threes she hit, how big were they?
Those were huge. You know, just that foul on Gentry was big. We're just not the same without her in there. So getting her back, this will be good at the start of the third quarter here.
What do you think about your defense holding on to just 13 points?
It's been really solid. They ran some nice pick and roll stuff. They got us on a few things there, but our defense has been good. We just got to quit fouling. I think we let them shoot 8 free throws. Luckily, they only made 1. So we just got to stay out of foul trouble. Gentry's got to be out there in the second half.
And your biggest key in the last 2 quarters?
I think we just got to run better offense. We took some quick shots, I think. We're going to try to spread them out a little bit, open up the middle. We finally got Hallie Jones some touches in there, but again, we got to have Gentry out there. We're just a different team with her in there.
All right, Luke, good luck in the second half. In the second half, the Falls City Sacred Heart, the Irish lead by 7 as they look for their 9th state title. We'll see what happens in the second half, Larry.
Thank you, Andy. Here's what's gone on so far today. Pender, Lincoln Christian, Millard West, all winning for multiple times in a row. Oakley Craig and Scott both winning for the first time in program history, and Dorchester has an opportunity to do that here in D2. Or Falls City Sacred Heart will win its 9th and climb up the ranks of some of the all-time great programs. They'll be 4th all-time in number of state championships won. Luke Santo, he's been there 19 years and been a part of a lot of those, and clearly he wants to get Gentry Lechtenberg back on the floor.
Yeah, she's got to play in order for them to be successful on the offensive end especially. I feel like he thinks they can really extend this lead with her in the game. It's been a great day of basketball, Larry.
Fantastic.
A lot of really good individual talent, and then I've been very impressed with the team defense from the day overall. Able to get stops and make things very difficult for the opposing offense.
Well, let's take a look at the brackets, and this is how both teams got to this state championship. Dorchester just survived in the opening round over Silver Lake, 38-37, and then knocked off Wilcox-Hildreth in that semifinal. That was in the top half of the bracket. Dorchester was the number 4 seed, knocking off the number 8 seed, who beat the number 1 seed, Shelton. And then Falls City Sacred Heart, they were the 2 overall seed. They knocked off Anselmo Myrna 57-33, and then beat Archangels 47-38. Now we're getting ready for second half action here from Pinnacle Bank Arena. Longhorn fans ready to go.
Look at that, pretty good crowd.
Not bad at
Fans
all.
from both sides are into it. I love all the signs too.
You think that means Tice, baby? Not sure I understand that.
Little barbecue chicken. Lechtenberg back in the game. She will get the ball now for the Irish. Try and get them off to a good start offensively.
All right, here we go. Second half action, the final 16 minutes of the 2025 state championships underway. And a quick turnover by the Irish, taken away by Bailey Tice. Three on the way is long off the back of the. Santo, how about that? That's a good way to start off the second half.
Just a one pass, shots up, confident shooter. Great job by Santo.
Three, in and out. Good bounce pass. Gentry will push it up. Here's Lechtenberg. Into traffic and taken away. Zobek with it. That three is off, and a foul called on the Longhorns. I believe that's on number 12, Lily Lair.
Again, just a one pass, not able to get out there quick enough against Santo. She's now got 6, 2 for 8 from 3.
Gentry, nice spin move, drives in and gets the bucket.
Great move. Able to use her ball handling ability and her strength to get past Behrens and get the basket.
Good feed down low. Nice lay-in by Lily.
Great fake that time by Tice, and then just getting the ball inside right where she can drop step and score it.
Down low, off glass in the bucket. Another nice move for Gentry Lechtenberg.
You can see why Coach Santo wants her in the game. So difficult to stop inside.
Rattles out. Pulled down by Witt. Here comes Witt. They'll leave her alone. She'll take the shot. Did not get the roll. Gentry throws it back up. Good rebound down low. That's Tice with the board. Irish short on numbers this year. We mentioned they just have 9 out for basketball this year. Luke Santo talking about how, surprisingly, with just 9, they've been able to stay healthy all year, which is obviously key to any successful season, is keeping your players healthy.
That is huge.
Jones down low, and she's fouled, and Jones will get to shoot a couple.
Again, just so difficult to even practice with only 9 kids.
Yeah.
And as you said, just being able to stay healthy and get some continuity with that team. I'm sure they play very well together.
A little strong on the free throw attempt. Back into the game is Mackenzie Yeager. Yeager in there for Bailey Tice. Bailey just picked up her, I believe, is that the 3rd personal? 2nd. No, it is. 3rd personal foul for Bailey Tice. So she takes a seat on the bench. 2nd free throw well off as well. We had a lane violation against the Longhorns, so one more free throw opportunity for Hallie Jones. Talking to Luke Santo, he mentioned one of the big problems lately for Sacred Heart is that they haven't been able to stay out of foul trouble. So in the sub-district game, Daisy Witt was in foul trouble. District final against Wynot, Hallie Jones was in foul trouble. In their first tournament trip down here, another player in foul. It's just been consistent. I think you would reference Lechtenberg in that first half as getting into too much foul trouble to let her try to pick up her third.
Yeah, it definitely affects your consistency. Ooh, big shot there.
Gabby Tice.
Gabby Tice's first make of the day. And then an offensive foul just as Witt was about to make another three. It's a big call. Great right foot pivot, steps into the three.
Timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout as well. 28-17 the score. The Irish of Luke Santo with the lead here in Lincoln. 27-18 is the score. Irish with the lead. A couple of Irish fan right there. I'm a fan of whatever he was eating.
Dorchester needs a really good possession here. Try to get back to cut it within 7 or even 6.
There's Coach Bruja, 11th season with the Longhorns. Out of the Crossroads Conference, first ever trip into these finals. 3 on the way, just off the back of the rim. Lechtenberg with the rebound, she'll bring it up.
Much better job to start this half of defensive rebounding for Fall City Sacred Heart, not allowing the offensive rebounds that Dorchester was able to get in the first half.
Gabby Tice picks up her first personal foul.
Big part of that is Lechtenberg. She has 8 rebounds.
Lechtenberg calling for it down low. Lechtenberg strong into contact. Jones with the rebound, up strong and got the bucket. Jones with another 2.
Big game so far for Hallie Jones. Just being a presence down there. 8 points, 5 rebounds.
Well, good hustle there by Daisy Witt. First the block and then tried to slap it back in.
Again, Lechtenberg ducks the shoulder a little bit. And there's Hallie Jones to clean it up.
Right into triple coverage. And here comes the Irish the other way. Lechtenberg, oh, good hesitation dribble. Could not finish though. A strong rebound attempt by Yeager.
That was a nice little hesitation by Lechtenberg. Just couldn't get it to finish. Boy, the crowd behind us is becoming electric. They are into it. I love that in the late game. We need the energy.
Step back.
Great defense.
Good strong take and the bucket by Crouch.
Sacred Heart really picking up their defense here in this third quarter.
3 on the way from Barons is long, and Witt pulls it down. And now Falls City Sacred Heart beginning to open it up a bit as they've jumped out to a 13-point lead. That's their largest lead of the game.
Again, defense really picked up, and Big part of that is Lechtenberg being in the game, and then Kraus finding the denial and the steal. And uses her offhand to keep the contact away and finishes.
Look how patient
on the other
she
end.
was. Yeah. Didn't get sped up. Nice and patient all the way to the basket. Shot inside. Lily there.
Great job. Just off that left shoulder. Face up square. Right in the middle of the lane. Gonna have to string together some stops now.
Lechtenberg tried to chase down the rebound. Could not catch up to it. This Irish team won the Freeman Holiday Tournament, knocked off McCool Junction and Syracuse. Gave Johnson Brock a run in the Medecus. Came up a little short in that one. Lost to Johnson Brock 42-36, one of just 4 losses on the year. Lost a couple of times to Johnson Brock, 52-47 in the other game. Other losses came early in the year to Tri-County.
Great job by Lechtenberg again, just getting in the middle of the paint. She's so strong.
Good finish. Right over the outstretched hands of Jones.
It's a tough shot by Lear. Seemed like she was below the block a little too deep, but great angle off the glass. Tough finish.
Witt working off a couple of screens up top. Couldn't find anything. Just get past. Here's Santo. Open look for Witt. Shot on the way. That's a little long. Rebound right back into the hands of Santo. And a timeout taken by Luke Santo. 19-year head coach is Luke Santo of the Irish. He took over when Matt Cumrow left. Matt Cumrow had been the girls coach for maybe a year or two. He's also helped coach football. Legendary athletics down in Falls City Sacred Heart. Well, if you would like a DVD copy of these state high school championships, you can get any one of them. The NSAA basketball DVD, all you have to do is call 800-868-1868 or log on to nebraskapublicmedia.org. $19.95 plus shipping and handling, and you can relive these memories for a lifetime in care. It doesn't matter which state championship you would like. You call that same number. You can get a copy of any of the state championships in February and March. You were telling me earlier tonight that you had ordered the bowling DVD, which I thought was, that's terrific.
Yep, always interested in watching the highest boys bowling team win a state title. Coach Putney.
Who wouldn't be? Who wouldn't be interested?
I mean, do people know that I am sitting next to a state championship coach?
Probably not.
From this winter?
We don't talk about it a lot. Unless you ask, of course, then we can talk about it.
Or unless you bring it up when it comes to a DVD.
Well, we just telling everybody, you had asked.
In case anyone didn't know, while we have a great game going on here, Larry Putney, state champion. The Pius Thunderbolts bowling team. How many times today have I had to say, and back to basketball?
We have some highlights we could pull up here.
Baylor Barons at the line.
Free throw is good.
Gets that second one to finish. Still Dorchester just 2 for 10 from the line. I like it, getting up to press a little bit. Just didn't have anybody back.
Ahead to Jones, who finishes. Seems like every time Falls City Sacred Heart opens up a bit of a lead, back comes Dorchester. This now the largest lead of the game for Falls City Sacred Heart, up by 14. There's a three-pointer. Woo! That was a logo job there.
End of the half, I think she had less time Felt like she needed to get the ball up quick. Sorry, end of the quarter.
We'll dribble it out here. So that'll do it for 3/4 of the Class D2 state championship game. Dorchester and Sacred Heart battling for a D2 title. Good look right there at Pinnacle Bank Arena. Our final game of the day of the 2025 NSAA Girls Basketball Championships. Showdown in Class D2 between the Irish and the Longhorns. 8 minutes remain. Irish on top by 14. And this Dorchester crowd behind us urging their Longhorns on.
Longhorn basketball to start the fourth. The final 8 minutes of girls state basketball.
Feet inside, tipped away. It will stay with the Horns.
Great help defense there, deflected out by Lechtenberg.
Dorchester has really supported this team all year long with their terrific season and run of 25-2 on the year. They usually have to find a way to get to, district tournament, and fans rented a charter bus for them to go to districts, which is pretty cool.
That is awesome. Great opportunity. Nice high on-ball screen.
Well, Longhorns might be down by 14, but they've been here before. They, in the district final against Dundee County, as that shot is off, Longhorns with the rebound. District final against Dundee County Stratton, they were down 11 with 4 minutes remaining in the third, and they came back to win it.
It's amazing.
Plenty of time as that is in and out. Good rebound. Good rebound there by Lechtenberg, and then she's fouled.
Gosh, that shot by Tice looked like it was halfway down in the basket and came back out.
That is the 4th personal foul on Bailey Tice, and they can ill afford to lose one of their leading scorers. Not intentional, just got tied up. And it is a foul on Zobik. 3rd foul on Atlee Zobik.
There's Santo again. Dorchester ball. Another game, Larry, where it feels like neither team is shooting the ball particularly well, but just playing so hard defensively. Great block there.
And a little let's go from Witt. Great reaction there from Daisy Witt after the block. I think that was a flex.
I think it was.
Yeah,
it was
absolutely.
a little flex.
Yeah, I liked it.
Big time block.
Lechtenberg kicks it back out. Daisy Witt has it, working off the screen. Lechtenberg inside. Tried to keep it alive.
Great hustle play.
Witt goes, almost takes out Andy Kendi down there. He says he's okay? All right.
The Irish still doing great. 10 offensive rebounds. They're really going after every loose ball.
Good baseline drive. Draws the foul.
Yep, they got a ball reversal and then attack.
Zobek will shoot a couple.
So much more difficult to defend when you're in help defense in the lane and then have to close out hard on a ball reversal. Great job that time by the Longhorns. Zobek at the line.
She shoots those free throws. How about the job that Andy Kimby has done today? He is just...
Oh, he's dynamic every single time.
He's yeoman's work all over the arena.
Larry, let me just say it's a privilege and a pleasure to work with you. And I cannot wait for boys next week.
Did you think that was dripping with sarcasm?
Yeah, I did, actually.
He doesn't even have to tell you. You don't even have to guess. He's just...
I know you.
Sorry, I'm going to have to miss that one.
Yeah, darn. We can bring it back. You can take Andy's role.
Wish you both well. Dorchester picking it up defensively, down 12. Really being aggressive. Great job by Tice.
Thought about the long three there, and then the foul up top, and that is going to be number 4 on Atlee Zobek. So now both Zobek and Tice with 4 personal fouls for the Longhorns. And they can, again, not afford to lose either one of those players.
No, they need their best 3 offensive players in the game here the rest of the way in order to get back in it.
Great take by Jones. Strong move to the basket.
Really nice offensive set. Just a catch at the high post, face up and attack.
Jones 5 of 8 from the floor. She has 12 points in the game. Three in and out. Rebound to Lechtenberg. Three on the way from almost in and out, but Santo knocks it down.
In, out, back in.
It was
for Santo.
And a timeout taken by Coach Bruja. He'll grab the clipboard and draw something up here.
9 points now for Santo. Really the difference, I feel like, in the game this second half has been Lechtenberg and the fact that she is in the game and not in foul trouble. Yeah. Look at that spin move all the way to the basket. And then the post up. One power dribble and the finish. Another spin on the left-hand side. Able to finish with either hand. Again, such a great skill set. And then the fake handoff attack on the left-hand side. Lechtenberg with 10 points today. And again, it's not just what she's done offensively, but the presence she has defensively, and then she gets a rebound and she takes it up herself. She's got 10 rebounds to go along with those 10 points. Dorchester drawing something up to try and get it going here in the final 4 minutes. Got to find a way to get some buckets and some stops.
Largest lead of the game again for the Irish. They're on top by 17. Offensive foul called on Lily Lair. Second foul.
Daisy Witt, so good offensively today, but drawing the charge there on the defensive end. Letting the elbow get to the chest and then falling. Good tip there by Jones on the board. Back to Witt, and now Lechtenberg.
Barons commits the foul. That's her third.
The Irish are in the bonus to the line shooting 2. Number 12, Gentry Lechtenberg.
Extending it to 19, 44-25. Here in the fourth, less than 3:30 remain. 3 on the way from Tice. That's off the back of the rim, and a hard foul, and that is going to be the 5th foul on Bailey Tice. And Tice has fouled out. So the junior Bailey Tice will take a seat. And let's go over to Andy Kendi.
You know, what's cool about these small communities, they're generational. You see, you know, you're watching kids who mom and dad played for the school and whatever. I want to take you to a couple of pictures that I got sent. And this is Avery Santo and Daisy Witt. And when they were kids, obviously you can see the bench is filled with kids that dream one day becoming a member of the Irish and playing on the Pinnacle Bank Arena floor. And now, present day, look at that. There's Avery Santo and Daisy Witt. Avery Santo number 2 and Daisy Witt number 10. And this is the type of thing that is cyclical. These kids want and dream of playing in it, and then someday these dreams come true. This is why Fall City Sacred Heart has built such a dynasty of sorts in Class D2. And if they win tonight, if they hold on, and it looks like they will, Larry, there's only going to be 3 schools in front of them in terms of more state titles than 9, and that's Sandy Creek with 10, Lincoln Southeast with 10, and South Sioux with 12. So that just goes to show you. And I got a little side note here, because I appreciate their hospitality. I met a whole bunch of Sacred Heart parents at the hotel I was staying at last night, and let's just say they're a fun group of people. I'll just leave it at that.
That's awesome, Andy.
You guys get a little rowdy?
I don't know about rowdy, but we had a good time. We had a good time. I was way up past my bedtime. Way up past my bedtime.
What a great story. That's what I love about these communities as well. It's just their desire and passion to, you're growing up with your best friends, and then you get the opportunity to play on this big stage and try and win a state title together. So cool.
I'm just curious. For a TV guy who probably doesn't get to bed until midnight, right? You're done at 10:30. You got to. What is way past my bed? I mean, did you go to bed? Or did you?
I think
did
we're
you
probably past it now.
Did you just roll in here this morning at like 7 a.m., Andy, or what's?
I thought I was going to go to bed.
Okay.
I mean, thank goodness it wasn't tonight, because we were losing an hour.
Well, yeah.
Remember?
Yeah, I do remember.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Sacred Heart right now in the middle of an 11-0 run. The drive and an offensive foul called against Witt.
Offensive foul.
Great defensive play there, stepping over in help. The foot outside the lane and taking the contact.
The Horns offense has gone quiet. They have not scored in the last 3 minutes and 20 seconds. And over that last 3 minutes, it's been an 11-0 Irish run. Firing up the 3. Drive in, not there. Jones had it, loses it. Lechtenberg picks it up. Timeout taken by Luke Santo. 1:23 remains. It is a 23-point lead for the Irish, and Coach Santo may be going to the bench. Santo's brother Adam, been on his coaching staff, and part of the success, he helps run the elementary program. Also coaches the junior high girls. Developed something pretty special in Falls City. Emily Tubbs into the game now for Sacred Heart, along with Elise Reschke. Oh, nice drive. Very impressive. That's Kraus going strong to the basket. Also in there is number 45, Maya Doherty. And number 4, Ryan Westengard, just a freshman. Couple of freshmen, couple of sophomores in there right now.
A lot of subs for Dorchester as well. Everybody getting an opportunity to play.
Love it.
At Pinnacle Bank.
Michaela Lawarka guarding on ball. Savannah June is in there as well. Hadley Brandt seeing her first action.
Great rebound and finish by Reschke.
And also for the Longhorns, Faith Elkins is on the floor. Little floater off glass, would not go, puts it right back up. Both of those had a chance to go. This might do it.
Again, a great season for Dorchester. Getting to the state finals for the first time ever. Got something going in Dorchester. But it's all about Falls City Sacred Heart today, Larry.
What a remarkable run, what a remarkable program that Luke Santo has once again. The Irish of Sacred Heart, for the 9th time in school history, are state champions. Congratulations to Falls City Sacred Heart. They are the champs in Class D2. When we come back, we'll hand out medals and trophies to the runners-up and the champs. Come on back here in Lincoln. 52-25 is the final, and that's coming down for the Irish. Now for medals and trophies, let's go to our public address announcer, Seth Letty.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Nebraska School Activities Association is pleased to present medals and trophies to both of these outstanding teams. Presentations will be made by NSAA Executive Director Jennifer Schwartz and NSAA Board of Directors Dave McDonald of McCool Junction, Kara Graham of Lincoln Southeast, Thomas Lee of Omaha Westview, Dr. Nick Wimhoff of Port Calhoun, and Dr. John Cerny of Bancroft Rosalie. Here are the awards for runner-up Dorchester Longhorns. Head coach Brandon Bruja and his assistants will present the silver medals. Players, please come forward as your name is called. Number 3, Faith Elkins. Number 4, Michaela LaRocca. Number 5, Livia Schweitzer. Number 11, Savannah June. Number 15, Kendall Castle. Number 23, Mackenzie Yeager. Number 24, Hadley Brandt. Number 2, Gabby Tice. Number 12, Lily Lear. Number 13, Baylor Barons. Number 30, Atlee Zobek. And number 34, Bailey Tice. For these outstanding athletes and their team, here is the 2025 NSAA Class D2 Girls State Basketball Runner-Up Trophy. Congratulations to the Dorchester Longhorns. And now to the champions, the Fall City Sacred Heart Irish. Head coach Luke Santo and his assistants will present the gold medals. Players, please come forward as your name is called. Number 4, Ryan Westengard. Number 11, Elise Reschke. Number 15, Emily Tubbs. Number 45, Maya Doherty. Number 2, Avery Santo. Number 3, Dorothy Kraus. Number 10, Daisy Witt. Number 12, Gentry Lechtenberg. And number 35, Hallie Jones. Now, Coach Santo, we have a special award for you. Presenting the championship game ball from Farmers Mutual of Nebraska, Vice President of Communications and Marketing, Tyson Billings. For these outstanding athletes and their team, here is the 2025 NSAA Class D2 Girls State Basketball Championship Trophy. Congratulations to the Fall City Sacred Heart Irish.
They are champs once again for the 9th time overall. Falls City Sacred Heart, the Irish, take home a D2 state championship. Andy Kindy is backstage with Coach Bruja.
All right, Coach, obviously not the results you wanted, but still a terrific season. I want to first ask you about the game itself. What do you think turned the tide in that third quarter?
Well, we were hoping in the second half we could get some shots to fall, and we kind of changed some things up. And man, we had some open looks, and we just couldn't get anything to fall. I don't know if it's pressure or what, but being in the moment. But yeah, we just needed to make shots, and we didn't make any in the second half. So.
Well, this obviously won't define who you guys were this season, but what do you think as you reflect maybe months from now you'll remember about this journey that you had?
Oh, it's a huge success for us. We probably aren't supposed to be here, but the girls fought. They fought district finals, and we kept fighting in every game. When we got here, played in a lot of close games, and super proud of them. And when after today, when we go home, and a week from now or 2 weeks from now, the girls are going to be pretty happy with what we did. So.
Yeah, it might sting momentarily, but this is going to be a memory that these kids remember for a lifetime. I want to ask you about your outgoing seniors, and yet the foundation of the crew that you have coming back. You really are built for the future.
Yeah, we're built. The 3 seniors, in a lot of games have carried us, and so we're going to have some girls that step up in their roles, in the coming years. But we have the girls to do that, and they're willing to take that. That initiative and that next step. So looking forward to next year and the year after that and so on. So I don't think I'm going anywhere.
All
So
right. Well, congratulations. What a ride it's been for Dorchester this year. They finished 25-3 and the state runner-up in Class D2. We'll hear from the Sacred Heart Irish straight ahead.
Coverage of the 2025 NSAA High School Championships on Nebraska Public Media are made possible in part by Nebraska Soybean Board, Education Quest Foundation, Nebraska Public Power District, Nebraska Kubota Dealers, Aurora Cooperative, and Constellation Energy, as well as folks like you who donate to Nebraska Public Media. Thank you. Well, here are the final stats in this Class D2 state championship between the Irish and the Longhorns.
Yeah, big rebounding advantage there in the second half. Also points off turnovers for the Irish. Became a difference maker. It wasn't like Dorchester turned it over a lot, but when they did, Falls City Sacred Heart found a way to score.
When we come back, Andy Kendi will talk with the champs. He's backstage. Stay with us from here at Pinnacle Bank Arena. We'll be back in just a minute. Coverage of the 2025 NSAA High School Championships on Nebraska Public Media are made possible in part by Nebraska Soybean Board, Education Quest Foundation, Nebraska Public Power District, Nebraska Kubota Dealers, Aurora Cooperative, and Constellation Energy, as well as folks like you who donate to Nebraska Public Media. Thank you.
Congratulations to Falls City Sacred Heart, the Irish 9th state title. Luke Santo, the head coach, joining me now. Coach, the second half was just pretty clinical. I mean, you really took it to them. What was the difference in that second half?
Well, we talked before halftime there. I mean, Gentry getting fouls and having to sit, that whole second quarter was huge. And we're not the same when she's not in there. We kind of limped to half. I thought we kind of let them hang around, that first half. But having that, I don't know, it was a 7-point lead or whatever, halftime was nice. And then getting her back, in the third quarter was huge for us. I think the game kind of sped up, and she's so good at creating for herself, for others. So the speed of the game sped up there.
No doubt. And last year, taking you back to the state tournament, falling short the way you did that drive this team?
Well, it did. We lost to Wynot, in the semis. And we graduated one senior, and we knew we had core of everybody coming back. We knew we just had to get better and develop them. And, last year we knew it was going to be tough because Wynot was loaded and Overton was loaded. But this year, D2, we thought was as wide open as it's ever been. I mean, there's just, some good teams there. And we thought, if we can just develop and improve those girls over the course of the year, be playing your best basketball in February and March. And, we got to Lincoln and we put 3 good games together. So it was fun to watch.
You've had multiple state titles, obviously 9 as a school. And what defines this team from the rest?
They're all different, they're all unique. Just different players coming through. We've just been so fortunate, to have such good girls through the year, and be able to sustain that. But, a group of 9 girls, it's just, it's tough. We played some games with 8 girls here or there. But, having Gentry as a senior, coaching Avery, Avery's a junior now, so that was fun. So a proud moment for that. But it was just a great group of girls. Just so happy for them.
Well, congratulations, Luke Santo, another state championship. Let's talk to some of your players. Daisy Witt, junior, 9 points, 8 rebounds. Daisy, those 3-pointers in the first half were pretty clutch. Did you feel that tonight might be your night, especially early?
Yeah, definitely in the first half when I started making them. I just, when one went in, I knew that I could get more to go in.
How special was this journey this year?
It's just super special because I have many best friends on the team, and I love seeing them every day and get to play basketball with them.
What about Gentry, the one departing senior?
She's definitely one of my closest friends. We hang out every day, whether it's on the court or off the court. So.
Yeah, I was going to ask, this team is so close, the community's so tight. How special is this group of girls?
It's just so special. We all get along. There's no arguing. We all just know each other so well.
Awesome. Well, congratulations. You're going to hand the trophy off now to Gentry Lechtenberg, senior. So in the first half, you score a bucket. You had as many fouls as you do points. Yeah. But the second half, you score 14, and you finish with 16 points, 12 rebounds. I bet you were stewing on the bench in that first half. What fired you up? Did it fire you up?
Yeah, I was super frustrated on the bench that first half when I went out with my 2 fouls. I wanted to go back in that second half and just do my thing.
Yeah, and you did your thing. Tell me about what last year meant to you in terms of falling just short, but yet you come back this year and not only win, but I think it's the 3rd title in 4 years for you.
Last year, it was super sad, but I knew I was only a junior and I wanted my senior year to come out and finish on top.
What do you think you'll remember most about this journey?
Everything about it. It's just being with my teammates, my closest friends. It's the best thing in the world.
And to add another trophy to the trophy case and know that this is your senior year, how special is that?
Oh, that is super special. I did not want my season to end short, and I wanted to give everything that I got, and I did that.
Well, Gentry, congratulations. Sacred Heart, Falls City Sacred Heart, the Irish, again, a state champion as they win their 9th state title in school history. Larry?
Andy, thanks very much. Outstanding job all afternoon and all morning. Thanks so much, everybody, for joining us for these state championships. Thanks to our producer, Mick Lewis, to Cody Harms, our executive producer, Gavin Felix, Andy Kendi, Kara Graham. I'm Larry Putney. We all appreciate you watching us. Can't wait to do this all again next week with this outstanding Nebraska Public Media crew. Thanks so much for joining us, everybody. We'll see you next week when the boys take center stage right back here in Lincoln.